Hi, I will introduce myself. My name is Lieselot. I work for Superhero Cheesecake, and my job is visual and motion designer, which means I design mostly web designs, but basically anything digital, and I also animate those designs and illustrations and everything. I grew up in Belgium. I am Belgian, and I work in the Netherlands. And I live here in Amsterdam. So how did you live there? Is housing cheaper, more expensive, different? I when I moved in, I had a really hard time to find a place because I was only gonna live here for 3 months, and most places were only looking for some people for a long term or not defined time. So I was looking for a place for 3 months, and the housing market in Amsterdam is so crazy that you even have to pay to just send messages to the advertisements for rooms. So you had to buy an account on the website so you could message them to be a candidate. And then I remember I sent over 60 messages and I had barely any replies. And yeah, so kind of out of because I was really desperate, I started looking on Airbnb and I found a place in a really good area, and it was really expensive, but my parents were willing to pay for that during my internship. So then I moved here in an apartment with 3 bedrooms, and yeah, I have a really small room. It was expensive, but it was a nice apartment and a nice area. And now I am lucky enough that I can stay here, and yeah, the rent is a bit lower now, but I am kind of passively looking for a cheaper place, but it takes so much effort that it's easier to just stay here. So yeah, the housing market is really crazy, and people live pretty small. But that's also, I guess, because it's a big city and it's really overcrowded. So all the new buildings are just big blocks of buildings with really small rooms and apartments. And was it safe to live or go out? I was really surprised by how safe Amsterdam is, because it's a really international big city. There's a lot of tourism here. Yeah, a lot of people, but I was really surprised because I've biked home at night a lot by myself, and I never felt unsafe. So yeah, I don't think I would do that in let's say Brussels. If I were to live in Brussels and bike home by myself in the middle of the night, I would definitely not feel safe. Um, so yeah, Amsterdam is super safe. I never seen any violence. Yeah, that's cool. Why did I decide to move abroad? Was I didn't well. Um, I was looking for an internship and I wanted to do something abroad, but not too far away, because I thought it was nice to try out a new experience while I still didn't have to financially take care of myself, because I still had my parents, because I was still a student. And I was like, yeah, why not? But I didn't really want to go too far away from home because I'm really close to my family. So I thought something like Amsterdam would be perfect, and definitely because I speak the language, so it wouldn't be that hard to adapt or get to know people. Um, and then I got interested in the company where I work for now, and yeah, I decided to apply there, and it went all really fast. I got hired, and I really, after my internship, I didn't feel like I was ready to go home yet because I really liked it here, and I was offered a great job in a really cool city, and that's why I decided to stay here in Amsterdam. Also because it's not that far away from home, and I am always pretty close to my brothers and family and friends. is there a different work ethic? Do people work different or longer hours? Did meetings go about differently? Was there a different workload? I can only speak from my own company, but I know this is pretty much the same for the sector I work in, which is like advertising, creative business. We do work. We have to be very flexible. We don't really have a 9 to 5 job. We work a lot of overtime because we do have a really heavy workload. We work a lot of overtime and we don't get compensated for that. The work ethic is work hard, play hard. Like we work hard, we work a lot, but we also, in the end, we get appreciated for it, and we get to do a lot of fun stuff with work. We went on a trip to Italy. We have our monthly drinks every month. So there's a really good atmosphere. And yeah, we all work hard, so it's kind of like we're all in it together. And yeah, I think it's good because we're pushing ourselves, and we're making, yeah, we make the agency really deliver good work. So that's nice. Um, we work pretty different hours than you would have the classic 9 to 5 job. We start around 9:30, 10 in the morning, and we work until 6 or later. And yeah, I can't really talk about if meetings go about differently because I've never had a meeting in Belgium. Was there a remarkable or memorable mistake you made? I didn't really make a big mistake, but I was surprised that in Belgium, if you go out and you meet new people, you will, no matter what, because they're like friends of your friends usually, so you will give them a kiss on the cheek. But here, if you don't really know the person, you don't give a kiss, you just shake hands, which was really weird for me in the beginning to shake hands with a girl or with a guy. It felt really distant, but that's how it is here. So that's a small difference in greeting people and the etiquette. And the most shocking or eye-opening experience would be I didn't really have a shocking experience at all, but well, there's some differences. Like you have of course you have a red light district and you can go to peep shows, um, but I've never been to one. So I haven't had that experience yet, but what I found very eye-opening was the Euro Pride, or the gay parade actually. And I think it was really cool to see all those people go out on the streets and celebrate, even in times like these, where there I have to say there was some fear that something bad would happen with all the current events. Um, but yeah, it was really nice to see all the gay people be really happy and everyone united and had fun. And it's cool because even the city of Amsterdam had their own gay parade boat, and then the city workers were on the boat, and it's really cool to see that this is really what the city stands for. And yeah, they are really open-minded and free spirits, and I like it. If you can give one piece of advice, what would it be? Is yeah, just do it, take the plunge. It sounds cliche. Everyone who's done this says it, I guess. But you'll never know if you don't try, and it's not that scary at all. Um, you know, there's so many places to see, and even I now that I've done this, I've been doubting like maybe I should move to another city within a few years, like Berlin or London, or I don't know. Because I think it's good to keep discovering these new places. It really opens your mind. You learn a lot, and you learn about people and cultures, and I feel like I've grown a lot since I am here. I am more. I'm a bit more mature, and I am more independent, and I am more sure about the decisions I make. And yeah, I'm just not really scared of people, meeting people anymore. So yeah, do it.